Hey, what's going on, yo? Yeah, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Okay. Yeah, I just like to talk about something. Um, shouts out to Ty City doing that fatherhood stream, and it's well appreciated. The thing I can say is, that's a great example to help the men out there struggling with the child support thing, and shouts out to the men out there, keeping their head up, the real ones out there and don't follow these tropes and follow groups, but these tropes becomes a problem over time. The real solution is stop listening to people that's misleading you and being yes men. I talk about this all the time on my channel. Be careful who you follow and things like that. Um, the men should figure out what they want to do in the future. Stop arguing on women on panels. I agree with him on that. Stop arguing with them. That's not necessary. You don't need any of that. Okay. One of the reasons I kind of say is make sure you have things, right? Turn this up. And make sure you have a lot to say, but you make sure it's going to happen for you in long term. So when you have things like that, you know what's going on, right? I think a lot of people, they just get upset and get enamored with the topics involves around females and things like that. And I know that's a standard over there, but the villain sector, we don't talk about that. We talk about various things. We rarely talk about female topics. We do a few of them, and we tread lightly because that ain't our thing. We have the solution. We don't have those issues. That's just who they're gonna be. Sometimes that could just be off air. You can just deal with that and have that. Now, if she has an interest in a hobby, that's cool. We just don't deal with no rhetoric. We'll confront it head on, and that's it. But outside of that, I'm not going to argue about the politics of that. Like you dudes argue about that and say y'all don't like politics. Y'all make me sick. You need to stop talking about these goddamn relationships. That's not the folks for black men. Black men should be worried about getting his mind right first before he enters one. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something to back up. That's not what YouTube's really about. I ain't coming for money, but shouts out to Red Sings the Blues. That was a great interview with him in ARC. That's a classic by RSB. I mean, that man was dropping gems. And he's been right. A lot of people's been anti this, and he's been right. A lot of dudes is fucking it up for everybody. See, when you bring weirdos into space, the men don't have no structure. So that's just what it is. But so many people get enamored with the wrong things and get distracted by the bullshit. You don't get things done in solution based. I know y'all want solutions based. My solution is for the men and yourselves, even myself, I just avoid it all together. It's no point because you can't make content like you did back in, I will say from 2007, you can get away with it because the first 2 years YouTube was brand new, but the third year was excellent. I'll say 2007 from 2012 were the best years you can get away with that, right? You can't do that long term. Tommy Sotomayor did that shit, backfired. He stole SWB's talking points, and he's been on YouTube for years for the 1.0 days, and you don't want to live like that. So it's best to tread lightly now, and it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we should focus on being more productive, be more assertive, and get a little politically active and work things in a position of power. Stop worrying about frivolous shit online. That's what destroys a lot of men, right? They ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. But what we got to do is fight it. I know dereliction is day to day, but sometimes you got to fight it. A lot of times people just don't want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? That they just too busy worrying about the wrong things. And I mean, that stream, I did saw bits and pieces of it. That was a B plus stream. It wasn't the best stream, but it was a B plus stream. And the reason I liked it because we had a good conversation afterwards, and I had to get it off of that. That fool was trying to derail shit and try to stir up some bullshit on me. And we did good. That's not gonna happen again. If I see him, I'm knocking his ass off. I don't want to argue his weak ass. I don't argue with nobody. I ain't got time to clown people on here. It's not worth that. I already got enough problems offline than I do online. So I'd rather keep it the same. But like I said, look out for the political systems part 2. And all I got to say on that. But yeah, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, that there's a message being brewing, and this is a trend. It's going to continue, but I'm not in the tropes. I'm not going to follow tropes. I mean, I'll participate in it, but I will not comment on it. I'm going to stay away from these trope topics, because trope topics can kill your platform. They don't just flag it, but it just kills your platform. If they let it slide, if Google and YouTube let it slide, whoever lets it slide, it kills your platform. You don't want that, because people expect you to talk about trope topics. I don't do that. I don't need all that. I could take stuff to the top of my head, but it's no need, man. I'm not a reporter. I see what it is. I'll provide links and pictures. That's it. But I ain't gonna use no audio, because you know how sensitive this website has become. It's already been over. You know, the censorship is in, as we can tell, and I'm just gonna fall back on trope topics. Stick what's going on YouTube, and that's it. But the politics aspect, I can deal with that on other platforms. I mean, you got Twitter and everywhere else, but this platform is about damn near done, because people are tired of the bullshit. There's going to be a management change in the near future. You're going to see everything's political if you think about it. Yeah, that's all I got to say. I wish everyone well, and enjoy your day, and stay up until the next one. All right. Peace.